What's going on, everyone? It's time for another sci-fi film review. Today we're going to talk about the sci-fi remake of The Day the Earth Stood Still, starring Keanu Reeves. It was released up by 20th Century Fox, December 12th, 2008. It stars Keanu Reeves, and it was produced by Aaron Stoff, Gregory Goodman, and Paul Harris Boardman, written by David Scapalla, and directed by Scott Derrickson, who did films like The Black Phone, Sinister, Doctor Strange, and Deliver Us from Evil. This had a box office earnings of over $233.1 million. And it was marketed as like a big, like sort of like Independence Day type of film. Now, this is a remake of the 1950s classic The Day the Earth Stood Still, which was actually the second review I've ever done on the channel about like 4 years ago. And yeah, so I'm finally getting around to doing the remake. So yeah. So this film, well, a mysterious alien spaceship sphere thing lands in Central Park in New York and causes quite a stir with the government and everyone trying to figure out what it is. And then this AI type of robot that looks exactly like a human comes out and it notifies them that they're there to basically prevent the world from being destroyed and from humanity killing itself and everything. And yeah, and they go about trying to figure out why and how to why what the other meanings are for them to be here and stuff, as they realize the sphere is more like an ark, and they're here to save some species and stuff like that from extinction and all that. And yeah, but it's up to this young scientist and their son to help out this like AI robot dude, and try to get him back to the sphere and try to save humanity. Overall, this film was a super long drag. Not much happens in this movie. The aliens, now, first off, the special effects and stuff was okay in this. It's dated now, but the big robot and stuff that comes out is very like cartoony looking nowadays. But yeah, and the acting's pretty good, and it was overall not badly shot and everything. The music was all right, but I thought the whole film was just boring. The characters aren't really well developed either, and it's just dialogue heavy. Now there's a lot of emphasis from in the original. There's a lot of emphasis on like from like the Cold War, the wars and stuff going on, and the alien ship coming down trying to tell humans to smarten the hell up. And then this one basically has doesn't really have that meaning. It just abruptly happens, and then they go, and very little happens to it. They come and go, and with not much else to worry about. And yeah, it was marketed as like an Independence Day, like end of the world type film, but this one was plain dumbed down, super dumbed down, and it's more just like a boring sci-fi drama with a dialogue heavy to a pointless conclusion. And I didn't think it was that great. I thought it was okay. There's some amusing scenes in it, but overall, the whole film is just a slow drag. So I'm gonna give The Day the Earth Stood Still, the 2008 one, a 2 out of 5. It wasn't really my thing, and I'm not even sure where it's streaming right now or anything. I know it was on Netflix for a while, but I don't think you can watch it there anymore. So, but yeah. But I'll link the trailer down below so you at least see what I'm talking about down below. Also, link down below to my Instagram. That's where I always post clips of films and review in the future. All my stories, you have the film hashtag, the subgenre film, and hashtag so you're aware of it. Also, my Letterbox is down below at Derek P Reviews. That's where I post my first star rating after watching the films. And my Twitter's down below, reviews_Derek. So follow me on those platforms. Stay in loop with this channel. Like this video, share some more people wherever. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any. If you have any films or film franchise in any genre and on any streaming service that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below too. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can, and if I can find them. Yeah, make sure you subscribe. Hope you find something weird, obscure, and on they probably never thought of checking out. And also, so hear my opinions on popular films, classic films, and reviews on other things as well. And don't forget to ring that bell, because we're going to talk about a horror film called Jezebel in the next review. So make sure you tune in for that. Watch out for all those robots coming down and aliens coming down to warn us, because humanity is just stupid in general. And I guess I'll see you all in the next one. So until then, cheers.